Good morning. It is Sunday, August 13th, 2023, 7:32 a.m. in my locale. Let me tip the camera down a little bit there. All right. Oop, almost fell. There you go. We haven't had videos for a little bit, mainly because it has been very, very busy, pulling a little extra hour time. The dogs have been making me crazy, and the internet has been up and down. Fortunately, I can read a book to study, but I can't take any tests or quizzes if the internet is up or down. Okay. Yesterday was, and the day before, so I might as well sum it all up. When I wasn't running tours, I was over at the boat maintenance yard. We have two of our houseboats out, and we are trying to get them cleaned up. Since they're out of the water, we might as well take care of the hulls. And so what we're doing is we're cleaning them. The bottoms have like barnacles and oysters and things like that. The other one, not so bad. It just depends on where, I guess, they're parking it. But it means using extremely harsh chemicals in 92-degree weather with 65% humidity. That'll dehydrate you real fast. And then it was running tours. But again, between the weather, it did rain a couple of times, and the heat, animals are hit and miss. So you do what you can do. Our last tour yesterday was just terrifyingly bad. There was one couple there, super nice people. Everybody else ain't from around here. I don't know where they were from, but I can tell you something else. The PRC was representing, and they were loud. They weren't even looking out the boat. They were staring at their phones, and their children were misbehaved. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Last night I got home, fed the kids, let them out, let them in, and, just did a couple of small things and then decided just to crash. Did sleep pretty well. My back, I have to say, is sore from all the work that I've been doing. It's a little more physical than the average. My lower back is sore. So I know that I must have either yanked something, did something, because it's a muscle sore. It's right in the small of my back. So I have to be a little bit careful, make sure I take my leave, make sure I hydrate. But I can tell you that right now, because I was just bending and doing some stuff, it's a little sore. This morning at about 5:30, I discovered, my black tank is full, so I had to wait for the sun to come up to pull that. Fortunately, I had enough in the gray tank to do a rinse, but since they switched my days, I was supposed to be off today, Monday and Tuesday, but no, they need me today, so now I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Fine. That means tomorrow, when I've got everybody quiet and everything else, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a black tank flush. Just make sure everything's clean. I'm probably going to do, run the shower, run the sink, run everything, and squirt some soap into probably the shower and, get some nice, good, soapy water into that gray tank. Yep. Or I could just dump soap into it and then use the tank fill on the side, and then turn the water pump off, and then just wait, and then just flush it out. I'll figure it out, but it's got to be done. It's got to be handled. I don't know when my partner is coming back, so I'm hoping Tuesday. She's supposed to be at work on Wednesday. She's back on Tuesday. Kaya goes home on Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so we'll just work through that. I've been very sweaty. My laundry bag is sealed because I wear a t-shirt when I'm working outside, and I'm just taking care of things. I don't want to mess up my good work shirts, and boy, they stink. I'm really sweating. So let's get into, I can't do a daily Zen poem because we have no internet. I'll probably be, if you're not getting this in a day or so, it's because I'm uploading it when I can, not when I want to. So we're going to go to our daily rune pull. Sideways. Hang on. Let's do it the right way. That's the rune of ice. That's the rune of standstill. We're not going to make any forward progress today. We're going to keep moving, but we're not going to achieve. I'm not even going to read the book. We're not going to get where we need to be today. Okay? So I think the most important thing we can do is move forward, maintain our efforts, but realize that today is not going to be the day you're going to have the quick win. You're not going to have the big, whatever. Okay? It's just what it is. You got to keep working. You got to keep moving forward no matter what. Take it from me, okay? In a place, thank you, Kaya, in a place that I lived where I couldn't work, I couldn't move forward. I could go outside and do anything I wanted, but I didn't live outside. I lived inside. And when I couldn't take care of the inside effectively enough, man, it did start to hit my head. I don't know how many times I told Miss Kerry, my external environment keys into my internal environment. If my external environment is messy, my head is messy. Did anybody want to clean up after themselves? No, of course not. That'd be stupid. Responsibility, self-respect. It's a long story. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's go take a look at queso. Your obligatory queso view. With a little snort. Yeah, with a little snort on it Sunday. You're being shy. They just ate and they just went out. So now they're kind of pokey tired. Bodie, you want to come over here and see everybody, or do I have to tip the camera to you? And by the way, it's windy. Let's also tip the camera again. We'll go to Kaya. And her food and water bowl are out of her crate because I wash them every day. I know, go figure, it's so crazy. Today is work. Now, what I was asked to do was switch my days because it was go work with the other captain on the boat. Well, remember, the person that makes the schedule is young and not very clear. And I was like, well, work with the captain on which boat? I should have asked that question when they asked me to change it. Instead, I texted my boss when I got home and said, hey, man, I'm happy to change my days. It's not a problem. I told you I'd do it. Where do you want me to be? Do you want me to be over here? Do you want me to be over there? You want me to follow this guy? You want me to follow that guy? Do you want me to go where the need is greatest? Guess what his response was? None. And the person, it is the assistant marina manager, is the person who I said is failing upwards. So can't take direction from that person. You can't take direction from somebody you trained who failed at the job they hired her for, but got 2 promotions within 6 months, even though you can't do anything for somebody who hasn't been there for 6 months because you can't do it. If somebody knows more than me, if somebody's bigger than you, if somebody's got a bigger set than me on here, hey man, I'm all there. But I can take direction. I can take information, but not direction from my lessers. Can't do it. So she's going to have to either figure that out or figure that out. Or otherwise, I'm just going to look at the captain and I'm going to go, what are we doing? Because I can let him direct my activity. Not so much. Yeah. So it's a very short video, almost 10 minutes. I have to get back. It is 7:40. I have to wash dishes. I have to be out of here by 10 after 8. So that should be an easy lift. Have a great day. I'm sorry this is really short. I can't even find the little book because I think it's underneath my Bible. My house is a mess. I like Kaya. She's a good girl. I cannot wait for her to leave so I can put my house back in order and get it clean. And then, of course, there's a good possibility that looking at the stores and stocks, I might have to go to town on Wednesday, which I am not looking forward to. But it is what it is. We'll see how it goes. Have a good Sunday. I'm going to go wash dishes, and I will check in with you all hopefully a little bit later. Maybe a live stream tomorrow, maybe not. I just don't know yet. It's really dependent. Our internet's been up and down. I've been up since 4:45, and it's just been up, down, up, down. I don't know where it is. So bear with us. One of the fun parts about living in the middle of nowhere is the things that you take for granted. You take for granted, I take as a luxury. Have a good day.